Nice. So it's my first week, I guess, or the first few days after I've officially transitioned into part-time work. And it's honestly been a range of emotions. Yesterday I was hanging out with my boyfriend because both of us are actually fun employed during the time, which is kind of nice because it's like I'm just like the first couple days I was like, okay, I don't really know what I'm doing. I want to just take some time to just get my head straight because I just had so many emotions, and I was glad that I could hang out with someone because most people are like working during the day, and so it's nice to have like company. And then we were like hanging out yesterday, and then I suddenly like just burst into tears. Like I was just like crying like really uncontrollably, like, and he was trying to like console me, but he was trying to do his best, but I was just like a mess. And I don't know where it was coming from. It was just like I was just sobbing, like, and I don't know, it's been interesting. Like I mean, I think it's starting to hit me. Like I'm just like, oh wow, I really like made this decision. I think it was a good decision. You never know. You just kind of have to go with things. But I think the big thing now is like, I'm just like, I don't know what to do with my time. And I think I told myself like I would give myself some time to figure it out. Like right now what is it today? Today's Thursday. Like I officially transitioned like end of Tuesday. Like yesterday was my first full day of just like, not being like a full-time employee. And like because I only have to clock in like a certain number of hours, I can choose like how I want to do that throughout the week. So it's just weird. Like I'm just like, I have so much time. It's not like I don't have any meetings. I don't have a specific reason to be in front of my laptop unless like I have like other work to do. And so now I have to like create work for myself, which is like something I knew I needed to figure out. And that was the whole point of like having this break. Like, but it's just like I think it's hitting me now that I'm like, I don't really know what I want to do. I feel very like I feel really I still feel lost. And I think I felt lost even when I had a job. Like I think I'm going to continue feeling that way. And I think I'm just glad I'm like giving myself space to do this. And I was talking to my boyfriend yesterday, and he said some really like good things that like stuck with me. Like he was just like, hey, it's going to take some time to figure out, but that's why you're doing this. And just know that you have a good support system. Know that you will be fine no matter what. Like you're healthy, you have all the things you need, like you will be fine. Just take a deep breath. And I think I had to really take a deep breath and during that time. And there's so many other things that have been going on, just like mental health and wise, that I am still trying to navigate right now. And so that's been something that's been weighing on my mind. And I mean, that's also one of the reasons why I kind of ultimately like end up making this decision. And I don't really feel comfortable sharing right now. But I think as I learn more myself, I definitely will share, because, I think, it's an important thing to talk about. And I feel like everyone needs to just be more open about it and realize that we're all going through some shit, you know, even though it's not obvious, and you can't you know, judge a book by its cover, you know. Okay, I'm gonna make breakfast right now. Eerie. I'm at Mission Dolores right now. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. I went to the patisserie to grab some pastries and grab some coffee for myself, and then I came here and I've just been posted up reading and journaling. I'm just licking this chocolate off my fingers. So good. So I was listening to this podcast. It's called Considering. It's really great. You guys should check it out if you're interested in podcasts pertaining to design, career changes, designing your life. I actually recently discovered it. But in one of the podcasts, there was this speaker, and she was talking about how, you know, early on in her career, and even throughout her career, she had to kind of take breaks and really build in moments of reflection for herself in order to really gain clarity as to what she wanted to do. And I really feel that right now because my mind is so crowded most of the times, and I realize that it's so hard for me just to find out what are my skills, what are my strengths, what kind of work do I want to do in my life. Like it's so messy, you know, and it's so crowded up here. And I think like when you factor in other people's expectations of you and like perception of you, you know, it just makes it hard, you know. And then you also, you know, when you're younger, you want to compare yourself to others, and you know, you see other people your age doing certain things and you feel like you need to do that, you know, but it's like, but then you don't really resonate with any of those things, and those are not things that make you happy. So it's like you really actually don't want to do that, you know. And I don't know, I've just been reflecting a lot. I think it's just been so nice having all this time. It's been a gift, it's been a privilege, and I realized how much I really needed it because it's just made me so happy and given me so much clarity in so many ways. And I'm just grateful. And I just love that I get to be able to come outside and enjoy the sun and be outside during the day, because I didn't get to do that before during the day because I'd be working and have like set hours. And it's so nice just to be here and just have my book and my journal and just hang out. And yeah, my sister's actually joining me soon, so I'm going to go hang out with her, and I will talk to you guys soon. Oh shit, this is falling. I'll just put you right there. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Editing Sabrina here. Well, fuck. Okay, I need to find a more stable location for this. Okay, can you stay in one place, please? Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, hi everyone. Currently editing this video. Wanted to pop in and just say hello and just, you know, give a few updates, because the footage that I filmed before this was all like 2 months ago. and I have just got around to kind of like editing it and like deciding to post it. I have been going back and forth about YouTube. Like a part of me loves documenting and wanting to share things with you all, and just, creating content, and just even for myself, just documenting things because I like going and looking back at things. And it's something I've always done in private for myself, but I only recently started doing it so publicly. But yeah, and then I was like, should I post a video? Should I not? Like, what is the point? But here I am. This is literally like take 4 of like recording this outro, because every time I keep rambling and like I'm like, I just want to keep this succinct. I think a lot of what I've learned in the last few months has been around fighting this idea that as humans, we need to be productive at all costs, all the time. And I'm trying to unlearn this belief that if I'm not externally producing something, whether that be through my work or side projects or hobbies or whatever it is, then I'm not creating value. Then I'm not using my time efficiently. And I'm like, where did I get this belief from? And like, it's very much ingrained in our society. And I didn't realize how much it was ingrained in my own life until I took this like kind of career break and decided to make this change, because now I was, even in the footage before, I was talking about how I'm trying to like fill up my time with work. And it's like so interesting how literally after like within a week of me like working part-time, like I immediately started thinking about that and wasn't really thinking about like, wait, let me just enjoy. Like, this is like so nice. Like I gave myself this opportunity. I gave myself this time. And I think a lot of us think this way, like we feel like we are not making use of our time, or, we feel like we need to be always, kind of proving what we're doing with our time and like have something to show for it. At least I do. So it's something I've really been battling during this time. And it's nice. It's slowly getting me to a point where I think I'm just not caring as much about that. I'm just like, hey, like I gave myself this freedom. Like I worked really hard the last couple of years, saved up to be able to do this. I made some choices. And yeah, I'm buying myself time, and that's amazing. And I kind of see it like I gave myself this, vacation almost, but I thought it's interesting because I feel like, there's been all these videos around YouTube the last year about like, like I would not dream of labor, like I'm not dreaming about work. And I think, I feel that, in a lot of ways where I used to have, I used to put all this pressure on myself to find some sort of job or career path that I'm so fulfilled by, that I want to work extra hard, want to like climb the corporate ladder, want to do this and that. But I don't think I'll ever really find that, and I think that the closest I can get is finding a job that aligns with my interests and it's in a space that I care about. And I think that's the best that we can all do. But I think I really set myself up for failure because I had all these unrealistic expectations. So I think, this time has been very, very beneficial in kind of questioning why I would even think these things. And also like realizing that like at the end of the day, like your life is your life. Like I can do whatever I want in my life, and I don't have to listen to society. I don't have to listen to society's like expectations and follow all these like arbitrary milestones that, we pressure ourselves into thinking that we need to follow just because people around us are doing it. Like we have one life, and I think when you think of it like that and you just remove all this other nonsense, like the answer is pretty clear to me. And it's like, just do whatever the heck you want, Okay, I'm going to end it here because I'm going to keep talking, but I hope y'all are doing well, and I will catch you in the next one.